which way is it going. Otherwise, the last ball was pretty much straight. It could have gone for a drive. Now, this is that shot that you play out of your comfort zone. Playing across the line, the ball is swinging, but it has worked both for Muniba and Sidra.
It's in the air, but in the gap. Should look to get 2. If not 3, they should be able to get 3. If they run well, they do. That's very good running. Excellent running. Well, that's gone through. Beautifully placed by Sidra Amin.
An attempted cutter from Kelly. That's just meat and drink for a batter. Oh, it means quality, and that is beautifully played. 4 more to the total.
It's in the air and over the top. Will bounce away to the boundary. Sidra Amin, good use of the feet, earns herself a boundary. Nice big stride. And waiting on it nicely. Another forceful blow through the gap. This is good batting, putting the bad balls away. They've got to do that. And Sidra Amin has really profited in this over.
36 and 52 respectively, so now catching up on the number of runs, because when you absorb that many deliveries, you expect it to then go for the score. That's a bad ball. It has been put away. Will it be cut off? No, it's not. There's another boundary. 3rd one in the over. That's a big over for Pakistan with no wickets lost. Again, that ball just goes above your eye line. It's so tough to put those away. Oh, that's the boundary. They should have been stopped. She got a finger to it. She got there. And that's been signaled a boundary. And that's well deserved. Goes to 49. A free hit has been given. Yeah, just that eye line I was talking about. You tend to lose the ball for a moment if it comes from that height. So she's got a free hit now available to get to her 50. That's nicely driven away. Beautiful shot. Complete timing in it. And she gets her 50 quicker than her partner. 53 or 55.
Arms aloft, she celebrates. Probably one of her best strokes to get to that 50. Great use of the feet. Just getting to the pitch of the ball against the turn, but got close enough, and look at the placement on that and the power. It all came from the timing that she had.
Tossed up. Stealing the single, that's what they have been doing impressively. Muniba Ali and Sidra Amin. This time again, tossed up. Oh, this slight misfield, I think it will run away for the boundary. It does. This time Sidra Amin getting her screws light. She is taking the charge back to lead.
Really expensive over. The introduction of the 8th bowler has been very costly. Again, so slow through the air, isn't it? This time, we've seen 2 short balls in the over. This time 2 full. Fielder, I think Emma Richardson will have felt that maybe she could have done better. Things going wrong here for Ireland.
That's true again. There'll be back-to-back boundaries for Sidra Amin. The up ball, he's been expensive. 20 off this over, 150 up, 152 without loss Pakistan after 24.
Stand by 6. Feet down.
Be a single, or I think it's timed beautifully. It will run away for boundary, and this time Sidra Amin joining the party. Leah, that's way expensive. 26 gone, Pakistan 168 without loss.
Oh, that was close. Inside edge will earn her a boundary. It does. Sidra Amin just cashing on some luck.
Yeah, for once Sidra didn't time that one. She's been very, very good through that offside. Clearing her front leg. Just lost her shape a little bit. Lifted her head too soon, and then
Fielding included. Nicely swept. The fielder there will have to do a bit of work. She can't reach to it. That's another boundary for Sidra Amin. Beautifully swept.
They have really caused havoc to the Irish girls with that sweep shot. Plenty of variations of that. This time she was reaching out in front. Roll of the wrist, and it was away from that fielder.
Nicely driven. She'll come back for two. Yes, that's excellent running. Just realizing that there was fumble, made use of it.
And I'm pretty sure this is the first outing. That's the single, that's the 100. Sidra Amin gets her third 100 in ODIs. And the first Pakistani to get 300. So that's a landmark that she's achieved and she'll remember for a while.
And she jumps for joy, kisses the badge, a beautiful moment for her. There hasn't been a huge number of centuries for Pakistan in women's international cricket. 2 for Javeria Khan, now 3 for Sidra Amin, 1 for Neda Beatty.
There's more runs here. Square of the wicket. Lots of runs have been scored today. Slightly short and
both this ODI series and the T20I series that will follow. The reverse hit comes out. Nicely played. She's completely changed her stance, hasn't she?
as a catch it was a call, but just clearing that 30-yard circle for a boundary.
Really poor as this one swept away. It's going to run for 4. I think it's pierced the gap.
Long off has been pushed back and coming round the wicket to the right hand, and there, improvisation, that's a good stop. She got a hand to it, she's taken the pace off the ball. It's still come back for 2. Individual games on the either side. There once again, getting outside the line of the ball. That's just been talking about, Andrew. Too much time available to the batter.
Fielding positions again, look at that, 2, 3, 4 steps.
Previous highest is 280 against Ireland. And this time around, with that single, they will equal that. Oh, a misfield, and that's it, 281. So that's Pakistan's highest ever.
Swept away, going to be swept away for 4. There's no one at fine leg. We often see this in the women's game. They leave one of those 2 to 141. This is batting of the highest quality.
That's through Aleen and will reach the boundary. It's timed perfectly down the ground by Sidra Amin. There it is. 150 for Sidra Amin. Exceptional batting. And she's been in a sublime form and she's getting better and better every day moving forward.
I have a liking for the Irish bowling attack over the years. This is in the air and away from the fielder, and I think it's gone all the way.
More safe. Found a good connection. She was struggling in the previous over to find the boundary, but this time that wasn't that good of a debut. Again, this has been a signature shot for Sidra Amin. Capitalizes on it, moved on to 170.
Pre-planned, but then she executed it very nicely.